The indie scene is so saturated that it's really hard to come up with some unique ideas. It seems like everything's been done before by somebody somewhere, which is why Life Goes On is such a gem. They came up with a fantastic and unique idea that is so simple yet so deep. And I'm not talking about the 1989's TV series of the same name. This game has nothing to do with that, as you can obviously tell unless you're a idiot. Life Goes On is an indie 2D side-scrolling puzzle platformer. If you're a veteran gamer like myself, this game is going to make your stomach turn until you can come to peace with the fact that you are dying constantly on purpose. The morals behind this game is pretty messed up because the point of the game is to kill yourself over and over again and trample all over those dead bodies to move forward. We've been trained by traditional platformers to make every jump perfect. Avoid anything that's not the floor, and above all else, don't die. Yet in Life Goes On, dying is not only normal, but it's pretty much the main focus of the game. This concept took me a while, not because it was hard, but because standing on the edge of a pit of spikes, my subconscious was telling me, "Are you f***ing insane? Don't jump! Why would you purposely skewer your nuts?" I was pretty hesitant to make some of these jumps at first until I came to peace with this. Now I'm probably over-exaggerating this knot in my stomach because some people are probably going to sit there and see if they can fill the entire screen with dead bodies, which you are totally free to do, by the way. But if you want to get the best scores, you're going to have to try to sacrifice as little knights as possible. I mean, they all have names after all. You should care about them to some degree. By the way, this name scroll at the bottom of the screen reminds me of Rogue Legacy, how every person that dies has a name and contributed to the overall effort in some way, shape, or form. At least this is how it felt to me. I'm still kind of confused why they even gave these guys swords when there's no combat in this game. Hell, you can't even swing this stupid thing. This is a mysterious, dark cave. Why aren't there any ropes to cut? This is a minor complaint, but don't be like me and spend 5 minutes trying to figure out if there's a hotkey to swing the damn sword. I left click like an idiot thinking something was going to happen. I felt pretty damn stupid, not gonna lie. When I first saw this sacrifice mechanic, I thought to myself this game would be too easy. You would think that in order to get past a certain situation, you could just fill the room with bodies that flood and cover over every obstacle in your path. However, this is far from the case. Bodies can be incinerated, fall into useless positions, or taken out of the map completely. Although the game isn't designed to be screen-punchingly difficult, there isn't even a game over screen. You'll eventually beat the level with enough persistence and patience. However, be ready to be stumped in some cases because it can be confusing sometimes to find out how the game wants you to kill yourself. Even more so when you need to manipulate the dead body in some way. And interestingly enough, this is only part of the goodness that is this game. There are some legit platforming mechanics here. Things you would expect from a higher budget title. The mechanics of killing your own guys isn't where the uniqueness stops here, even though the mechanic is taken in directions you probably wouldn't think of. This game has the potential to stand out as a platformer alone. Some of the puzzles require you to make clever use and precision placement of your dead comrades, as well as good timing and precision jumps. Hell, even the spawn points are dynamic in some cases. This is the first game I can remember that had me dodging spawn points like this. I honestly thought that the devs would sit back and ride the uniqueness of their sacrifice mechanic they created, but no, they committed themselves to creating a full-fledged puzzle platformer experience that really could be a tough act to follow for other indie games. However, there is one feature that left me wanting: the soundtrack. There isn't enough here. Don't get me wrong though, what they have is quality. It does add to the experience and sounds epic, but it gets kinda old. Listening to the same track over and over can intensify the frustration you might feel in a puzzle game. I will say in their defense though, listening to the same song on repeat while trying to solve a problem can actually help you focus, as it helps drown out other distractions. Was this done on purpose? Probably not. Am I making it sound better than it is? Yes, I am. This might be a small complaint to some people, but it's definitely something I've noticed through my playthroughs. Life Goes On has over 50 levels of suicidal goodness. It is entertaining, fun, and can be a feast on the eyes on some levels. This is an easy recommendation if you love puzzle platformers in your indie games. If you're unsure if you're going to like this one or not, feel free to pick up the demo. You can pick it up on the main website or on Steam. You won't regret it. Alright guys, that's it for me. My name's Datt with theovershield.com. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace!